Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach how to make the custom login form using Laravel 7. First what I am going to do is here I am going to show the demo. Now if you enter the wrong username and password, if you click sign in, you will see the message invalid credentials. If you use the correct username and password, click sign in button. Here it will be login your form with session. It's a logout button. If you click logout, it will be redirect to your login page, right? It's a custom login, right? How to do this one step by step, we'll see, right? So first what I am going to do is here I am going to go to the respective website for download the project. So going to the laravel.com, go to the link. This is, if you click on it, provide the respective website. Here you have to go to the documentation. You have to select as a Laravel 7. Here this one should be the installation guide. So click on the installation. So here you can install. It's a simple way you can install. Now here this is what you have to do is you just copy this one and go to the go to run cmd, type cmd, click OK. You can get the command prompt look like this. Now here you can select the directory where you going to install the Laravel project, right? So I am going to install F drive cd. Which folder I am going to select as exam. I install the XAMPP server in my F drive, so that I cd XAMPP. Inside the XAMPP folder I have folder called htdoc. Inside the htdoc I am going to install, right? cd htdoc. This is how you can visit the folder, right, in DOS format. It's very simple. Now here you right click and paste what you have copied. Press enter key. Okay, don't forget it. Press enter key. Okay, then only it start to install this one. You have to, it takes some time to install. After installed all the relevant dependencies of Laravel, now I am going to go to install the project. So this is how you can create the project. Composer, create project, FIFR, Laravel 7. You can give any name of the project name, right? So I just right click copy. I put my one notepad and I have to adjust the project name here. What the project name you are giving? I just give the project name as here NIIT school. I just give the project name NIIT school, right? This is a project name I am going to give. I just copy this one. Here I right click and paste, right? You no need to remember this command. Okay, how to install? Press enter key, then only it will install. Okay, so you no need to remember this command. Okay, so already available in the relevant website. Okay, Laravel website. You just copy and paste, and only you have changed the name of your project. What is the project you are creating? You only name the project only. Okay, this is the thing you must follow this. You have to wait some time to install this one. After installation is completed, now what I am going to do is here I am going to go to my E drive. I have a editor called VS Code, right? I have download with the portable. That's why I have opened like this. If you install the installation one, you will be able to go and search and get it the VS Code, right? VS Code editor is best editor for writing Laravel. So double click and open the VS Code. Here I am going to select my project, file, open project. This is my project NIIT school. Select your project, right? Select a folder. Your project has been selected successfully, this one. Okay, you have got get all the relevant folder here. So all things you have to get it. All dependencies install it, right? The Laravel version, all the stuff are there. Now here what I am going to see, after that you have to configure with the database, right? So go to the localhost, right? If you are not installed XAMPP server, you must install the XAMPP server in your machine. PHP admin. I am going to go to create the project NIIT school. Right, create, right? Your database has been created successfully with name of NIIT school, right? Okay, table name, all the stuff I have created with the code, right? So let's back to our project. Now here env folder, this one env file, we are configure the database, right? This is the database configuration. MySQL, this is the port which are running the Laravel. You have to give the database name. Only you can give NIIT school. This is your database. You have create the database name which is a NIIT school. Okay, the same name you have to give. The same name you have to give here, right? When you install the Laravel default your default root username, password is blank, right? Okay, that's the thing we have to do. After done the stuff, what I'm going to do is here, I go to the terminal, new terminal. Now I'm going to write here PHP. You have to create the database PHP artisan migrate. You have to type the spelling without any mistake, right? This is very important stuff. Press enter key. Now your table has been created. This default to create the table which is a user table, right? Here user table is default created once you given this command, right? So you can see here the whether it is created or not. If you go to the structure here, you can see here these are the default columns are there, right? Now here first what I am going to do is here, I am not going to create any registration form. I just insert the value, some values. So how to insert the value? So here you have a command called PHP, this one, right? Artisan district, right? This command you are right. Sorry, not this. I just copy this one. Right, you have to write. Press enter key. It asks you enter the your command, right? So I am going to create the user table. This is a table. This is the record I am going to this is the record I am going to insert into my database, right? So what I am going to do is here, go to my project, right? So here I am going to paste, right, this one. Okay, user main, my model, it will be defaultly created, right? User model defaultly created. You will be able to see the model. I haven't created the controller yet. So app here, this one should be the user model. It will be created automatically. Okay, this is the defaultly created the table, user table. This model will be created defaultly, right? This thing, right? Control we have to select create ourselves. Okay, so it created defaultly. Okay, now here what I am going to say, I have to insert the record into which table? User table, right? User table means this user table, right? It will be installed it here. Okay, you have to write here what is the name you are given here, user. Okay, the data is coming along with the model which name is user, right? The model has these fields default created, name, email, password, right? ID will be auto incremented. So here name Peter, email address is this, password you have given this password, encrypted password, right? Okay, so that we have to get B encrypt, right? So press enter key. Now your record has been created. Now you will be able to see here, browse, you can see the record, right? Very simple. Now if you want to create the another record, I am going to create this one as a John Gmail, password keep the same, right? So same thing, control C copy. Again we have to run no need to run the command. Again we have to paste it this one, press enter key. Again we have created two records, the particular table, right? Here this is a hash password, right? This is the efficient way to check. Okay, right? This is simple stuff you have to do. After done the stuff, what I am going to do is here, I am going to create the first one. I am going to create the data is there. Now I am going to check whether the email and password is match or not. Now I have a data in my table. So how to check it? Check is here. First what I am going to do is here, I am going to create the view. Okay, first I am going to create the view. View is reside on the resources folder. Inside the resources folder we have a folder called view. View, select the view folder, right click new file. Here you have to create this file login.blade .php. Press enter key. This is the default page. Now here first what I am going to do is here, go to here. This is the default page I have created. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This is the default page I have created. Sorry, not this one, not this. Right. This is a simple page I have created. Here this simple style I have created. This all, don't worry about this. All the source code I have provided in my tutorsfunny.com website. You will be able to work with. Okay, this is simple style in order to make the login form. This is our bootstrap style. Okay, this is a bootstrap style. This is my my style in order to create the login. My own style I have written. This is the simple login form. I have written the login form, right? Okay, this is simple login form. We have two fields. This one, two fields we have written. This one should be the one is a username. Okay, username. Otherwise, you can put it here the email or something else. I have put it a username. I am going to check with the username and password, right? Okay, username. This is a username. I have put it the username. Okay, it's a password, right? Two columns I have created, the username and password, right? I have created two fields, username and password. One button, this one, right? When you are entering the button, it goes to a check, right? So first what I am going to do is here, I am going to first, this is my login page. So this one, this post method I am going to hide. This one we have to show. This one I am going to cut off these lines. Otherwise it show the error because I haven't implemented this method. Right, only along the post only. Okay, this also I am going to. Okay, this keep on this one only. Okay, so okay, first save all. This simple login form first created. After create the view page, I am going to create a controller one. So how to create the controller? What I am going to do is here that code. This is how I create a controller. PHP artisan make controller user controller. That is user controller I am going to create. So what I am going to do is here. Terminal, your terminal is there. Right click. So yes, make controller user controller. Okay, press enter key. Your controller has been created successfully. Very simple Laravel while you work with one. This is a simple one. Now first what I am going to do is I am going to load the view page. So how to view the view page? You have to write here simply. You have to write this one. Public function index. I am going to write the function which name is index action method, which will be return the view. Which view I am going to return? Login view. So the view is, what's the name here? View login. Don't write this blade.php and all. If you are return login, it automatically take. Now here first what I am going to do is we have to go to the route. We have to set the route as well. Go to the web.php. We have to set the route. So here we welcome page. We are no needed this one. We simply create the route here. Very simple. Already run the route part right here. This one. Right. Simply write index route get. The slash means take the index page. It simply take if you are slash, what is the page you have to call, that will be automatically take. So this one should be my controller. I am going to call it which controller? User controller index method. I am going to call it default user controller index method mean it going the route first executed. Index controller user controller index action method mean it goes to here, check where's the index method, what is the return view you are returning, this particular page it will be showing. Now let's run and check. Keep save before execute the page. PHP artisan. So press enter key, you will be able to see. This is a port. Control C to copy. You have to put it here. You will be able to see. Press enter key. Here it's working perfectly well. Right? I nothing do anything else. It won't work. Okay. The page is working perfectly well. Right? It's perfectly well. The page is working. Right? After done the stuff, we have to check whether the username and password match or not. So let's back here. After you coming this page, you will be able to enter the username and password. So you have to check. So go to the login blade. Now here you have to return this one. Just a form, this form. After enter the username and password here, click sign in button. It goes to the action here, form action method, which is a route login check. Okay, so along with the post method, this thing we have to create in the route. Route will be sent into the controller. All the things are handled by the route. So route web.route, here route also we have to return the code here, this one. This time not get, we have to post the values, username and password we have to post into the route, then goes into via user controller check method. Okay, this one should be, what is this one should be, this is the name we have given here via login check. So this name will be checking here, check and go to this particular controller once you post the value, and you see require the request coming post. So it goes here, user controller, the which method, check method is not there. Now we can create a check method. It's a check method we have created, right? Check method, we have to check method, what I am going to say, we have to the request. Okay, what is the form request are coming here, these two values are coming from the form username and password. Okay, what is the username and password, I simply have to put it here. This is the username, what is the value you are returned on the name, the same name you are getting here, username and password request. Okay, in your core PHP you have to write post like this, the same thing you have to MVC you have to write like this. You have to assign to the relevant variable over here, right? You receive the values here in this page, so you have to assign to the here. Now here we have to check. This is the default method available for the check in our Laravel. Auth, attempt, array, name, this name should be coming from where, database name. We have to match the value from the database name and password. So the same name and password, this all are we have to getting from the model also there, name and password we have to match. Okay, if it is match, what is the value coming here, we put into the relevant value, we have to check username and password, whether these both are match, it will be returned to the test page. Okay, so otherwise you can give here welcome page, any page you have to give here, right? Otherwise I am going to do index page, I am going to give index page, right? So here if it is not match, it will be written the same page. So how to do the stuff is, go to the view folder, right click new file, index.plate.php. Here I am going to give this one, our this one. This is our session. Username, what is the user you are login, auth user, the same name you are set it. Okay, you have to write like this. This is a logout. We have to put it the link for href. This is the controller we are calling route student. I just put in the name student logout. Okay, so it's logout. When you click the link, it goes to this particular control route method. So first what time we have to define the route first. That's a route will reside on the web. Okay, here we have to get the route. Otherwise you can use logout, or you can write, if you have a confused with the name, I just put the name. Okay, if you are confused that you can write user logout, no problem, it's a name. Okay, so here we have to write the user logout web.php. now you have to write here the logout. Actually, where's the logout we have written? Okay, this one, logout. User logout. Click on it, goes to the when the user click logout button, it goes to the user controller logout action method. So user controller here we have to write the logout action method. So here we have to write the logout action method, paste it here. Okay, now here auth logout mean it will be logout the form, and we have to clear the sessions, and we have to return back to our login page. Student login mean return back to our login page. That's how it does. Okay, right. This is a logout page. Now first we have to, before logout, we have to teach this one, right? So how to check the username and password, right? If the username and password correct, it will be successfully visiting the index.index page, right? Now what I'm going to say, after we have done all the stuff here, now let's test it whether it's working fine or not. Now here go to our browser. Let's check. Right. Now first I'm going to log in with the username, wrong username and password. Why student login not right? Student login not defined mean here this one. If the username and password not correct, here we have to. It will be here if the username and password correct, it will be successfully view the index page. It will show the session, right? Okay. If it is not correct, what to do it here is, that's why I put the error. Okay. We have to clear here this invalid credential session. It return back to our which page? Same login page. So what to do it here is, we have to go to the route. We have to put it there. The route. We didn't give the things into the route. That's why we didn't do anything else. So here do the route. It will be go to the page, route page, student login. So right here, instead of here we have to write this one. We have to write student index. Okay. Now here what I am going to do is here this index. Okay, this index we have without you have to write here index. Copy this one. Where's your controller? This one. We have a student index. Okay, student. We have to write student index. We have to write student index. Okay, we have to write student index. So we have to write student login. It's no problem. Otherwise, you can put here user login or something else. It will be perfect. User login also you can put any name here. Student login. So student login mean it will back to our. If you are redirected this one, it back to our route. Which route? This one. Here student login. It goes to the user control index method. Index method mean what is the index method returning here? Where here you user control index method mean this is index method. Login form it will be showing. That's the thing we have to write. Very simple. Now let's run and check. Right. If you are not your username and password wrong, here the same page it will be invalid credentials. Right. Now I am going to go to, again you have to enter the correct username John, password we have entered 1 2 3 4 5 6, sign in. Here it working perfectly well with session. If you click log out, here you can see the below it goes to login form made it. This simple custom login form with Laravel 7. If you have any doubt on this one, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.